This is the funeral for Ellie, also known as Elytra. So we are starting this quest out in the middle of the funeral, where her body is beginning to be buried by her people, surrounded by her friends, underneath the great tree. And everyone in the city is talking about her. Everyone in the city is talking about her and how great she was and how they wish that they had gotten to know her. But the people who knew her best were obviously her adventuring companions. And so, as she's being buried beneath the tree to become one with the tree once more, all of her companions get to say something in memory of her. And that's kind of where we're starting, is just everyone looking one last time at Ellie as she is put beneath the tree of her people.
This is like a skyscraper-sized tree, so it's just looming over everyone. There's rows of all sorts of Seymora everywhere. There's like the Royal Amber Guard as well, you know, the bugs in their nice amber shiny armor, as Ellie was a royal. So this is the whole city of Therandra has pretty much come out to this funeral.
There is a, I almost kind of imagine Caterpillar. There's like, Caterpillar walks up, one of the people that was saved. And Worman. Worman got princess carried by Ellie.
Yeah, that's true.
And Caterpillar's just kind of sniffling a little bit as she's buried. A message is handed to Twinkle at the same moment that Caterpillar, and Twinkle, I assume you have your chat open, right? Okay, so you can read it, but that message is handed to you. But Caterpillar says, looking down at Ellie as she is gently encased in silk and actually other materials that seem to be designed specifically to help her break down underneath the tree so that she could become one with it again.
Mm-hmm. That's what they like.
Caterpillar's like, I remember that she saved my dear Worman, and she was so strong, both in spirit and in physical strength.
She carried me really well.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how good I am at being killed, you know?
A bunch of Tatoes have gathered around. They seem to be up to their usual shenanigan, but also seeming to try to express something. I'd like drone. Seymora burials for royals involve being encased in amber. Yeah, I have that note down here, but I was thinking more towards the end.
The end of the funeral. Yep.
Twinkle, what do you do when you have a Tato walk up to you, handing you a note?
I think she just like looks at it and looks at the Tato and thinks about how much of a negative impact she's had on Ellie's family. And she's in Tato. I'm not gonna do it right now because it's not the moment. But in Tato, she's like, I don't think this is the time for me to try to stop a sacred ritual, but I'm sure we have a way to get her body if we really need to. Also, how on earth, or Creus, are you doing that? She's whispering in Tato very quietly as to not disrupt the funeral.
Very respectful.
One of the higher officials of the Samoran people go up and look at the three of you. Would any of you like to say anything in her memory one last time?
Twinkle is gonna look at Mo and Mo and Toby and gauge if they are struggling to go up first and if they need someone to start.
If Mo would be here with Flint, for sure. And they're clutching onto Flint's arm. They're like mouth quivering. For sure they cannot go first.
And for anyone who doesn't remember, Flint is kind of, in this instance, dressed very formally, but generally gives kind of pirate-esque vibes. They are one of the Samoran people. They are a
water skipper.
Water strider. Very, like, lanky, tall, elegant vibes as they just kind of try to comfort Mo.
Imagine dressed in like a very nice like sailor or captain suit type vibe instead of like swashbuckler.
Yeah.
You know, for the formalness but still seafaring look.
Toby,
For-
would you like to go?
For any astute Tato and any individuals gathered here today, you will have noticed that Toby has not breathed in 32 minutes. Because he could hold his breath for up to an hour. And upon hearing Twinkle, you just hear, sure, I could say something.
Alright. I'm gonna tap them and give Toby guidance.
Oh.
Elytra was, is, and will continue to be one of the greatest blanket brigaders that there ever will be. There's countless times where I may have given up. I've lost hope. But it was Ellie always there. With some dumb question or statement in order to brighten the mood. See, Elytra was family to us. And we didn't just lose a hero today. We lost a light. Someone who would always be there to hold the door open for you. Even if nobody was going to step through. Always so humble as well. Just Ellie, as she would say. More courage than any of us. Stronger and braver. Could lift us all up on her wings with no effort at all. If only I could be carried by your wings once more. And Toby is going to step back.
That was beautiful. One of the guards kind of sniffling and choking up at it. Would anybody else like to say anything?
I'll go. And she'll look at Toby and be like, that was beautiful. But I should have gone first because now I'm a mess.
Oh, Twinkle,
Shouldn't have made me breathe.
I'm sorry.
So Twinkle, as you start to go up, a Tatoe hands you what looks to be a plushy, tiny little version of Ellie.
She squeezes it. And she goes up. Ellie was one of my dearest friends. She always brought light to every situation, no matter how bad, even if she was distracted by it. While I myself have grown a lot, I've learned to consider how my actions affect others. She still encouraged my sense of fun. She was always supportive of me and showed me a way to have fun without hurting others. We would play pranks, innocent pranks, at the Adventurers Guild. And I've lost my buddy. We all have. She was really the light of our group. And she will be dearly missed. We love you, Ellie, forever. You'll always be our blanket brigader. And then she'll walk back.
You did really good.
I wasn't gonna cry, but it happened anyway.
It's okay.
Flint, my love, would you help me up?
Yes. And she kind of gently helps you before everyone.
Really good job. But as she gets up, Mo like crumbles a little bit into Flint's arms and just sobs for a second. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this.
Take your time.
Yeah. They have a cane that they're like clutching and they press it down to the ground to get balance. Their colors are completely muted and they're going to cast, well, it's not cast, but they're going to toss up these what looks like gummy balls that they've made that instantly like break apart like bubbles, like popping into the air, and 4 glowing lights of dancing lights surround the tree. And Mo will walk up.
Good morning. Stop paddling in front of my name tag.
Are we sharing our memories?
Yeah. David's battling people on top of it.
I know, right in front of me.
Okay. I was challenged. It was not my idea.
While they go out and the dancing lights happen, Flint just kind of comfort pats Mo a little bit, nodding, giving her opportunity to say anything she wishes to.
There are many memories I could choose of my Elytra. The laughter, the moments where I had to read and teach to read, seeing their eyes, enjoying every moment ahead of them. One moment I like to always remember. It's a constant. Always looking around in the group to see where she had gone. They spent their life chasing the light, reaching for something brighter, something just beyond. But they never saw that they were the light. In every room, they were the warmth. In every silence, the song. And in every one of us, the reason we looked up. I have lived longer than anybody should, anyone should, and I've seen time bury every name but mine, but still, their loss cuts deeper than the centuries. They burn so briefly, but how so brightly. We were only planets to their sun. And for me, that planet, that sun has set and the world is colder, and I remain to remember them. Flint, the one who made eternity feel like it wasn't long enough. To Elytra, our star. And they'll cast one more set of dancing lights to burn like a little brighter around the tree.
Twinkle's gonna run up and hug Mo. She also, in this moment, she keeps this one to herself, but she's reminded of a time that she and Ellie wanted to cheer up Toby after he was going through the things that he was going through. We tried to put a picnic together for him.
Oh my god.
They made me a blanket.
Yeah, they made you a blanket.
And she remembers a time where Ellie picked her up and flew her over, and Twinkle casts Bloomcraft to make a bunch of helicopter seeds fall over the picnic.
Yeah.
And in this moment, while she's hugging Mo, she does that again. She Bloomcrafts helicopter seeds to fall from the tree.
They crumble into that hug. Twinkle. Thank you. That was such a wonderful day. Who am I supposed to pull out of the light now? And they their tentacles show a little bit of light, just a little bit for a second, but then they crumble, and then they're just holding Flint's hand and hugging Twinkle, and they're looking to Toby to come into the hug.
Toby just
It isn't fair.
shuffles forward slowly and just headbutts into them.
You all gather round together, her being buried next to you guys, all below this tree. Beautiful dancing lights around, and the little helicopter planes coming down.
You hear the clicking of all the Samora and stuff around too.
Little Tatoe's most likely gathering around you guys, hugging on
also
as well.
there as well.
Oh my god, Squish. Is her brother around?
He was inconsolable, so he had just gotten her back. And so, though he is there, he is separated from everybody else, not able to speak, because he was willing to give everything to bring her back. And now she's gone once more.
Oh my god.
Do you think we should find him?
Yes, I do feel like we should. There's, his feelings are right. I would do the same. If I was so close to seeing my family again, but we should stay here till the end for her first.
Of course.
Tatoe's frantically trying to comfort you all in various ways and to show their own sense of remembrance for her and respect. Tatoe shaping elements to create an ice crown at a respectable distance from Ellie's grave in remembrance for her as a symbol of how powerful and truly kind she is, melting away. And you all see as the Samoran people gather around and begin pouring in, I guess it would be liquid amber.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have like kind of like the royal guards come up that almost pop arrow. Who are the people who carry the coffin? I don't know. They come up with all holding it together and pour it down into the grave.
Mo would pull like all the doodles, every bit of piece of paper or random thing that they have invented or tried to start with while they were teaching them to read. Just Ellie being like, I don't want to read this, but like I don't know how to sound this out, and they just doodled on the side and put them into like a collection and put it in Ellie's hands with a note that says, for you to read to the stars.
If I may, on top of the notes that Mo puts in there, I put just on the very top those little poorly cut stars that we got in one of our early quests that says sheriff poorly written on it.
Oh, yep.
And I put it over the notes.
Toby doesn't leave anything with Ellie's body initially. But soon after, as the ember begins to pour, Toby looks at the crystal that he tried to use to save her. And just piece by piece, just begins to... I didn't catch it.
It's okay.
So there's almost like a trail of shattered gem as the ember begins to encase.
A kind of humming music created by all of the sounds of the Samoran bug people kind of hums outward around you all
Chorus.
as she is sealed away. Do any of you have any other memories or anything you would like to share during the funeral?
I think Twinkle just spends the rest of the time hugging Mo and Toby and Squish.
Mo will slowly like start a song, just a little hymn, and if they can, they would. I don't know if I have this spell prepared, but could they do like? I'll take exhaustion if that's possible. I don't think I have it.
Yeah.
You could say
They it's a like a silent image of the large beetle that we had to be on.
Boat.
oh yeah, Boat the beetle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to like dance a little bit with them. And Mo's gonna look up. They don't have eyes, but like there's tears from somewhere coming down.
Yeah.
And they have a smile of just remembering how Ellie really just wanted to be big and like talk to this boat, and all they wanted, even throughout that whole thing, was Boat. Make sure Boat's okay. Okay, I can't do this now. Yeah, they were constantly talking about Boat and how it was so awesome to see them. And they'll use a little bit of their tentacles to tell the story of like how they first noticed Ellie would see lights, and possibly their first meeting was where Ellie saw their like tentacles make like those lights come up, and they were just like completely zoned in, and Mo was just like, "Hello, may I help you? How are you doing?" And realizing like, oh, this is the start of a really wonderful like big sister, little sister kind of like relationship that Mo never realized she needed. And then she'll sob into Flint's shoulder.
So as a player, I have no idea how much time we have between like the end of the funeral and like the next thing that we do.
Yep.
But I think for as long as Toby can, whether it be days or weeks or months, he comes back to where Ellie is with a new snack, a candle that he lights, and just talk about his day. You know, I stayed home today.
Did you?
Couldn't bring myself to go outside again. But I know you would want us to keep on looking forward and moving. And every day, you would come with a new candle, a new snack, talk about what had happened that day. And every time when the candle would go out, he would tell her goodnight.
Oh, Bishop Elements too.
Oh. That's so sweet. Oof, that gives me like Uncle Iroh vibes of the like sitting by the grave.
Leaves on the vine kind of thing.
Yeah. So I love this, Nari. At the end of the funeral, and you guys are all kind of still gathered around. Oh, yes, Sarah, thank you. You guys are all gathered around, and many of the Samoran people are kind of scattering, and you guys are one of the few that are left, including all of your Tatoes.
Yes, all Tatoes too.
And Tatoes gather around, and do you want to read it? My voice is so like.
Oh, like what it says?
Yeah.
Yes.
Starting
so,
from here.
Yep. So, the Tatoes, led by Tato Mash, gather around, and shaping elements, they create a stone monument in the shape of a moth that says, inscribed on it, "The once and future queen, stars will always shine when needed most." Engraved at the bottom. So I sort of did a little circle and created it.
Oh, I completely forgot to mention because I was just so in like the moment. Toby casts Divine Sense every day. Just to make sure that nothing takes over Ellie.
Oh.
I love that. So oh gosh, I'm at a interpause. I'm trying to think, because I honestly really like the idea of you going back each day and like talking to her, so I almost kind of want to say a couple of days have passed.
I mean, we
now.
can just say more funerals go over the course of a few days,
Like
or like a
multiple
week
days.
or something
yeah,
like that.
because I love this so much, the idea of that. So yeah, this funeral is lasting for a couple of days, and so there's those times of you visiting the grave, going back, and you all collect back there, and did I make you panic?
I don't know what you... Sorry, you just did this on the screen? Oh, okay.
You go back there, and you're all kind of standing around, and you can still kind of see Ellie a little bit through the grave. I kind of imagine that it's amber, and so you can see her, but she's like pretty low down.
And
so
he's
it's
also
not
been
like her
casting
face
Divine
right
Sense,
there.
so she'd even be kind of like, you know, he can do stuff with that too.
And let's see if I can remember what button is what.
Oh yeah, sometimes it's hard to know.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh no, did Toby die?
He just moved away for a moment.
Oh, I looked back and I was like, oh god, Toby. So it has now been a couple of days. You all have been mourning, and you're looking down at Ellie sitting around together. This is the end of the funeral, but the beginning of something else. As the ground begins to shift behind you guys, you feel a tremor beneath your feet. The ground and earth itself seems to twist and shape a face that you all would recognize as the creature from before that was underneath this city that got away. So the earth forms into their face.
Mantle.
And Mantle's face arises.
And the stars touch midnight. it isn't the squid, and the rodent, and the cabbage. Did your mayfly friend pass away?
You've got a lot of nerve showing up here.
Well, who said I went anywhere at all?
No. No, let the little thing talk.
Little. Oh, you make me laugh. But I begrudgingly am not here for my revenge. I am here out of debt.
Explain.
Well, as small and insignificant as... well, I do owe them a debt.
A debt?
Well, it was their blood, of course, that woke me up. If not for them, then I would still be in that wretched resin. So, out of service to that debt, I offer you an exchange.
What are your terms?
Oh, it's nothing really, nothing at all. I will open a portal for you to the realm where what was its name? Its remnants remain. The realm of Therandra. An endless fog forest. No above or below. Just the between. I will give you a lantern to help guide you to her. Well, what's left of her.
Talk swiftly, thing.
Oh, excited, are we? Well,
What do you get out of this?
well, that's the thing. A debt paid and a favor, of course. I have a...
And you see a pen made of stone grow from the mud. It is an elegant thing made of like what should be feathers, but is clearly made of like a hard mineral.
I wish to know what is in that realm, and I would have you transcribe it with this on the ground, so that I may no more. As vast and as old as I am, there are still mysteries to be had. And I want a branch off the main tree. You'll know it. It is large. It is the largest tree in Therandra.
For what reason?
The reasons are my own. This is the offer. You have none better. And you're running out of time.
Oh, what? Now timer is what? Like,
Those tolls don't exist very long in the endless fog forest.
when she says dewdrop, she's gonna call dewdrop in.
Ooh, okay. Dewdrop appears.
And she's going to, like, telepathically say, "You have been with me since the beginning. So I ask of you one little thing. I need you to follow him and be with him. Understood?
Yes, but may I ask, what do I follow exactly, as he is the ground itself taking shape? What do you advise?
Find patterns in when they emerge. Calculate how often. Anticipate the next time they do. Watch and report back. Any information is still information.
I will try. And they try to kind of float over closer next to them, seemingly examining, trying to figure out. And again, this is the ground itself taking form as them, as opposed to their head fully there.
Imagine the face is like huge too, like it's taking up a large area of the ground too.
Yeah.
But Dewdrop
They
goes
just-
to examine.
They just turned back to the face. Great. Then we don't have time, do we?
No, you don't. And one more warning. Spirits cannot leave the grove without a vessel. But you are clever, squid. I'm sure you can make something.
And it's going to take a bite at the thing floating close to its face. You want me to roll?
Oh, they're like a familiar that could like disappear in and out. To get their like attention away, Mo is wearing like 6-inch heels. They're gonna just dig it into the ground. Tell me where.
Twinkle's gonna also bloomcraft some like spiny thorns to like kind of go through the ground as well.
Look over here.
I love this trying to threaten the earth, the ground itself.
We have lost
where
a
the
star.
heel digs in, there's a moment where like it looks like it's flinching in pain, but then that splits into a bunch of more faces just all laughing like before coalescing back into its body.
This is all very humorous, but you don't have a lot of time, so I just need one thing from you.
You keep
I will
talking.
send you on your way, an agreement to the deal. All you have to say is, we have a deal, and you won't break it, or your lives are forfeit.
They'll look to
Group roll.
Toby.
Group huddle. And
Yeah.
Toby's gonna drag everybody over.
I like a group huddle, and there's just the face. The ground has a huge face behind you. It's like,
Stay right there.
Tick tock.
I'm watching you.
Stars touch midnight.
More pressing of the heels. Just we're talking.
All right.
Would Ellie have wanted this?
That's what I was thinking.
Squish kind of whimpers and pushes up against you guys, brushing.
That's a very
While-
good question, Twinkle.
While it may not have been honorable, she still died a warrior's death.
That she did.
She died trying to protect people.
Isn't that what she wanted?
She was buried beneath the great tree like she wanted.
And I feel like if we were to go there and find a vessel, it would be for us and not her. For all the incomplete memories that we want to.
And what of the branch?
Yes.
Either of you know anything about it?
Would
we know
Twinkle know anything about that?
no. I mean, the only one who who might know something is Mo, because she's very like studied about everywhere. So you could always make a history check, Mo, to
Cool.
see.
Come on, +7.
First roll of the night, let's go.
Yep, and you also probably, I think.
Roll for tears, though. Gosh.
I will cry again. Just know. Anyway,
Crying is a free
what do I have? It is a free action. What do I have? You said.
History
Yes,
check?
history.
Yeah.
Did I have anything to that? Just you said there's something.
Oh, you do get advantage because Tato is wanting you to have inspiration.
That's a dirty 20.
Dang. I would say then you probably would have heard about this. It is a place that can actually disappear and reappear amidst not just the fog realm, Felmora, the in-between and things like that, but you also would know about it because it goes into areas where people get lost, and it is called the Sentient Grove, and it is this place of where spirits get trapped and where people get lost, and then therefore they get trapped. And it was actually a land that was corrupted by a druid, and so there is no reason that you can think of that they would need a branch from that place. It doesn't really make sense or have any history to be like, yes, and they will destroy the world with it, but you're not sure.
Yeah, and that is why you could also surmise Mantle said you need a vessel for Ellie to go into there.
For safety, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to get her out.
Yeah, because if a soul enters the Sentient Grove, it can't leave unless it's in something. So that means coming back into the material world, she wouldn't need the vessel anymore necessarily, except her own body. But like at least moving in and out of the grove, she would need some. It can even be like a wooden doll type thing.
So you know
temporarily.
he's being at least honest with you enough in that he's not going to make you accidentally trap Ellie's body, or not body but soul, in some location, because he at least told you that much.
Yeah.
By the way, as you're talking, you hear chuckling again. That rumbling. You can't.
More heal, just stay.
I am beneath you. You can whisper all you want, but you're still on the ground. You said.
Oh my god. They will literally pick up Twinkle and Toby with the very little strength so they can be 9 feet up in the air.
It was a warrior's death. You don't know anything. See, that wasn't a natural death, and therefore the end is not the balance I feel. It does not come from something as bodily as passing. There's something more. Balance in all things. That's why I'm drawn here.
Natural or not, her intention
is to suffer, because that's what is
Do
happening.
I look like I like to be interrupted?
She doesn't. Spoiler.
Her intention was to protect us. To me, that is a warrior. To us, that is a warrior. And if she died, her intention may not be to return. We wish to honor that. So we would like to talk. So do your little bit and go over there. There's a good little tree that you can look at.
Fine. And then, but it doesn't go to the tree. It just grows so freakishly large that you're basically standing on like the tip of its nose. But it's so vast now that it's clearly not focused on you. But you are basically standing on a giant face.
Ew.
He's got a lot of boogers in his nose.
Yeah, you gotta clean that out once in a while. Anyway, to the group, the huddle.
Shh.
I worry.
Agreed.
Twinkle nods.
I do worry that the possibility of her soul being trapped is not something that I wish for her. Unfortunately, I think his intentions aren't correct, but this may be good for her if we need to do it.
Agreed. Deal?
It's sooner than I expected, but let's go give our friend a visit.
So we have a deal. I must hear this from all of you. Just say it once.
Deal.
And I assume DMs with that, the portal appears. And the pen grows from the ground.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Also, love it. Love the voice.
Yes.
That whole exchange. Freaking
Yes, so
chef's
good.
kiss.
All of you guys.
Oh,
So good.
God. So, you all agree. And around you,
Could I do one thing?
Oh, yes.
They will bring out the gemstone they've been working on since Amberwing. And it is like an empty homunculus that hasn't been worked on. They haven't, no personality, nothing. And they're pretty much like a husk. It's like a small moth, like lunar moth with wings and everything. And they're just going to hold on to it to go into the portal.
I like it. So you all were given, just for re-clarification, and again, Redcap, that is, you do that voice so freaking well. Fantastic. Love
Is
that
Redcap just
exchange.
actually mantled?
Yes.
I don't feel like maybe it's a trick. That didn't help me not think that. Okay.
And again, for anybody who wants to creep on Redcap.
Oh, yeah, he's awesome.
So
Loki's also showed up in mourning.
Oh,
Oh,
Keycap. Already dressed in black.
So, for re-clarification, to make sure that everybody is on the same page, the adventurers have agreed to take this deal. And the exchange is that they will be able to go in and rescue, or at least see if they can rescue, see what the situation is, their dear friend Ellie. They will be given a lantern to help guide them through these lands to her spirit and out of the lands. They are given a portal in and a small pen that is made of stone, kind of earth ground itself. Crease ground, yeah. You guys are told that you have to grab a branch from the center tree, the tree in the center of the sentient grove. The sentient grove is not the fog forest and is not Felmora, but it is found there often. It is its own separate little pocket dimension where spirits sometimes get trapped, and it was a corrupted area created by a druid that went too far. And you all have to take a branch from there, but also with the pen that is made from stone, you must pass information that you learn about the affliction. So those are the terms, is the pen and passing information and the branch.
You said last part. Right, with the pen, information we learn about the affliction.
Mm-hmm. And with that, again, the ground kind of shifting and a portal opens up. You all have your lantern. You have what is prepared for Ellie's spirit, and you have a pen to pass information. This pen works by writing on the ground itself. So kind of like you would write in the sand or in the dirt, you can do that, and anything you write down will be passed to him. So it is a link to be able to inform him of anything as it happens. And Redcap, as they are getting ready to continue their journey and go into the portal, their lantern in hand. Do you have anything ominous or anything left you would like to
Before
say
they
in
go
your
in the portal.
glorious voice for that?
Take care. It would be such a waste to lose such interesting creatures so easily.
Are you saying that you like us?
He's saying he's not interesting enough.
Yeah. He needs more interesting friends to make him feel better.
Oh, he's gone already.
Oh yeah, they were just talking to each other.
I'm gonna write that in the ground with the pen.
First message.
I like that we're describing Angel as this like primordial being, pretty much.
Does Twinkle actually write that? Like, in an
Yeah.
insult?
Yeah. She does.
You just get back, egg thief.
Oh,
God.
He writes back, brother thief.
I like this pettiness.
This could just go back and forth.
You guys.
Everyone's walking into the portal. Twinkle's like,
Proudly.
oh. This is like getting on a fight with someone in the comments, like online, and just go back and forth.
That's so silly.
I feel like Twinkle wants to keep giving like comebacks, and then Mo and Toby have to pull her
Like
away.
drag her away. You're like,
Yeah.
Come on.
They're like in the portal, just like one more. Just finish the sentence.
Alright.
One last one.
Last one.
I just draw a middle finger in the ground.
That's enough. Yep.
I like the idea that you're maybe like, oh, I got one more clever one. Middle finger.
So you all go through into the fog realm. The in-between. You are guided by a small lantern. The lantern is just a handheld, little old-style lantern. As you go into the realm, it is very jarring and uncomfortable experience as you basically step down into the ground, and it almost just like pulls you in to fog and into the ground itself.
Very claustrophobic.
Yes. As though the ground is swallowing you up. And you all step out, and it's almost as though you are stepping out from a tree, and you all now find yourselves amidst the fog and the forest in the realm of Felmora. And the fog is heavy and thick, much like probably the emotions after the funeral. And the light seems to flicker, and it seems to be brighter in one direction, kind of pulling you that way.
You also can tell it looks like the lantern light is is pushing back against the fog. So normally you think of lights with fog, or like when you have your headlights on, it just reflects back. But this seems to be pushing it away further. So this is a very special lantern.
Twinkle, can I borrow the pen for a moment?
Yeah, of course.
Toby will begin to write into the ground. Fog. Fog. More fog. Fog.
Brilliant.
I'm gonna use it for the entire bandwidth. Just fog.
Just yeah.
Fog.
I every few seconds, Mo will help, like be like, now keep going. Yeah. But as they're walking, they will clutch Twinkle's hand for a second. I don't recognize myself there. I feel like I'm acting very differently. I'm very angry. So if I'm directing it poorly, please let me know. I feel like I've lost my North Star a little bit.
have. But allow yourself to feel what you need to feel. We lost something, and that's something to be angry about.
Yes. I just don't want to be too far removed from who I am. I don't recognize her. I am still that nerd, I know it. Who likes books and her little inventions. I just wish I could do more with them. So that I didn't recognize her. One more time, Fog, Toby.
Fog. You know, your feelings are valid, and you are allowed to feel angry. However, if you direct that anger towards me, I can't promise that I won't start crying.
I would never. I think it's just directed at anything that seems to want to test me. Like that stupid face.
Fog.
It was a stupid face, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Too scared to show up himself. Had to use the ground.
Yes.
Guess what? More fog.
They like do a little snort laugh to that. Just Thank you, Toby. Oh, say, there is an update.
Oh,
Fog.
wow. What is that? Fog.
I love
How's
that
there
you all
trolling?
are in the land before death
You're in
itself.
purgatory, kind of.
And there is fog just endlessly. As far as you can see, you're in a forest.
man,
There's
we're mourning,
darkness.
okay?
And
Like,
then fog. Fog.
we're mourning, okay? Nobody's in their right mind. Nobody's got
It's a
their, like,
difficult situation.
nobody's got anything together, so it's just like,
No.
this is the way that we're gonna go about it.
Hey,
We're gonna,
lowest in heels.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't get to change.
don't you float?
Yeah, wait, how does she use heels?
That is why they're they're on the ground because they're 6 inches long, sometimes 7.
Toby. Right? Wait, it looks like there's something. And then leave like a really long pause. And then just say, never mind. More
No,
fog.
hold on, you're onto something. They never said that we had to update it live.
That's true. Yeah. Wait. Say wait. I think we found something, and then nothing.
Hold on, we're going through a tunnel. And if there's
Mo will get the pen progressor and start writing.
Twinkle laughs and then kind of like does a light little like punch tap at Mo, like, see, you haven't lost yourself.
there's
No,
the
you are rubbing off on me, I see.
We'll keep you grounded. We just need to stick together and support each other.
We'll still be holding up our end of the deal if we just annotate everything that happened before we step back.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we don't come back with anything if Ellie wants to stay. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
If this isn't what she wants.
It is not what we want. Agreed.
Who is currently holding the pen?
I think Mo took it last.
Mo, you feel as it feels almost like it's heating up in your hand in this land of cold and damp. It feels like it's burning, and the pen made of stone seems to splinter a little bit, and out of it, a little sliver of a stone shoots out and hits each of you in the throat, creating a stony collar, very thin around each of your throats, as a threat and a sign of your promise.
Okay, so we can't outsmart the pen.
Ridiculous.
Fog. You write fog one more time,
Fog.
and you hear, if there's so much fog, I
I guess you don't need to use your eyes.
And you go blind.
Dark.
Mo doesn't have eyes.
So sassy.
Oh my god.
Oh, that would be funny to do it to Mo. And Mo's like, is
What?
anything
Different?
different? But then Toby's like, oh!
Dark. Fog.
Dark. So you all are moving into the fog, and I'm wondering. So David,
Yes.
this was a very heavy episode,
Yes.
and we do have things for them
Yeah.
as they wander in. But I almost feel like we shouldn't go too far with this, because this was pretty intense. It's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Gosh, we have a weird amount of time left.
I mean, we can always make more stuff happen.
We could just kill them.
Oh god.
I almost want to say we end this one a little earlier.
I feel like I want one more thing before we end though.
Okay.
So I would like all the players to make perception checks.
Fog. I like seeing everyone say fog.
I said foog.
Oh, I
10.
should roll.
Ooh, 10, nice. Oh wait, let me see if anyone has inspo stuff.
I got an 8.
An 8.
Oh wait, hold on. We are technically blind. Does that have negative impact on our perception?
And is Mo's
The blindness was a short thing.
Yeah,
it's not
it
like
was
a
more like
permanent.
a threat.
It was like a keep messing with us, and this is gonna happen. So it's not like a permanent.
Mo just writes GOF in backwards, like if it's like mirrored.
Ooh, and then Mo gets a D4. Let's see, a 1, +1.
Oh, and Toby also was given a +1, so an 11. Oh wait, betrayed rolls happened. I think is that what the 17's for, or is that something else unrelated? Hold on, I want to make sure.
Oh,
we get all
17 on chaos.
Oh, okay, that affects the Tatoes, so not the players. Okay, so I think then that's good as far as people getting extra things. Okay, so what everyone get again?
With the +1, it's a 17.
Okay.
10.
8.
Ooh, okay, so I would say that the fog is a bit too thick for Toby and Twinkle to see much through, but Mo, with your special vision looking through, you see things in the electromagnetism type spectral, you can look around through the fog, and even past the fog, your vision detects what looks to be figures moving all through, lots of them just wandering through the fog, and with your vision, you're able to tell that these are spectral, almost as if you're seeing ghosts that are just dozens and dozens of them all off in the forest, seemingly endless, walking through, different shapes and sizes, some looking kind of seeming scared, others just going through, others angry, and you see a little ways off too, what at first, the face you think is a Tatoe, a little bit larger than usual maybe, almost floating above a tree, until you notice that it's a Tatoe that has cracks in it, as if a face was carved out of it in a ghoulish smile, and orbs of light floating around it. And that is where we will end it.